here are the things that we thought about when we created this blend. So we have 100 maximum total holdings was a constraint. You don't have to have any constraint there at all. Or you can say, no, I only want to hold 40 different items. We can work with you to create that. In this case, we took 100. I think a lot of you are aware that if you go to many direct index type shops and you want a small cap, a large cap, an international sleeve, you might own well over 1,000 securities, which we think is kind of ridiculous for a number of reasons. So we created these indices mostly with a much more compact number of holdings, 10, 25, 40, 50, a really manageable number of holdings so that you can create a portfolio that doesn't have 27 pages of holdings listed. And you don't have to do, for example, 200 trades to do your tax loss harvesting. Right. So we wanted to do this by blending our strategies, by having superior risk-adjusted returns and similar risk to, a moderate benchmark. In this case, we chose the Russell 3000 and the aggregate. You can see a compound return of almost 14 versus 7 for that benchmark portfolio with a Sharpe ratio that's almost 50% higher, a Sortino ratio, which if you don't use Sortino ratios, it's actually the most important thing. It's how much return are you getting per unit of downside risk. Oh, and we achieved this compound return of 600 basis points better with a maximum drawdown of 14 versus 21. That's something that's really important to your clients. In fact, the standard deviation is kind of meaningless to your clients. It's how much money do I lose when times get bad that's really important. So we think that this is a really well thought out portfolio that could substantially benefit a lot of clients. So you can see what we have in here is 6 different indices. So we blended the Folio Beyond dynamic volatility with a little bit of the Thor diversified bond. Once again, they don't correlate all that highly, which creates a better outcome. The Dividend Growth Titans 10, that is like, you can think of that as the 10 best aristocrats. Large Cap Momentum 10 that's 10 stocks from the mega cap universe that have the best momentum right now. The SMID Momentum Index to get you your small and mid cap exposure. And then the mega cap index, that's kind of your keep it in the fairway kind of play. And you put all these together to get that kind of outcome that we were talking about.